You can hear me clap once. Sometimes I have to make sure people can still hear me. Zora Neale Hurston said, if you were silent about your pain, they would kill you and say you enjoyed it. Our mortality begins to fade when we just kids. Grown folk words cemetery slick when they talk about little boys like, there go my future husband. Ooh, where my little boyfriend at? Ooh, just wait until he gets older. And once you try to check him, they're like, oh, you know I ain't being serious. I'm just joking around. Like we don't know all the best jokes have a little truth in them. I know because I've been the punchline before. Assault will turn a spry spirit into a shadow of themselves. Man-made walking apparitions the first time they find commitment, and this will haunt you. These are the ones that will come after you when you are not even looking. Find the boys who are told they're too cute for their own good and find out why it seems like they're not with us anymore. These are the same ones that will ghost you. The worst kind of grooming is convincing a victim to groom themselves so cougars aren't seen as dangerous but desired. Hold our hearts with deadly intentions. Coroners and cardiologists clothing. We try to find early enrollment to the morgue so we matriculate into our own morticians. It's why the eulogies for our first time keep sounding like speeches for commencement. And boys are made graveyards at the altars of older women, but we say it's how they became a real man. And that's like watching a drowning, but calling it a baptism. Your parents, the only thing worse than burying your children is excavating the trauma that killed their spirit in the first place. And I have a son now, and I'm finding some days that parenting is more prayer than protection. When they say my son's so cute, you better watch out. And it don't sound like a compliment, but I do hear the pallbearers. And what's wild to me is how casually we sexualize our boys, whole adults in my face, flirting with my son. I tell them to stop, it's not funny, I'm not kidding. And they got the nerve to look at me like I'm tripping, like ain't nothing new under my sun is still predators. Preparing fleshlight and bombers, and I don't want his sacrifice to be or they earn a body. I told myself, this trauma will not make itself will and tested. I will not inherit Abraham's hands and sacrifice my seed. Anoint me a vigil so his innocence never needs one. So he doesn't know ears that didn't listen, that didn't let him speak up, that acts like what's happening to our children is okay. 1 in 4 girls are sexually assaulted. 1 in 5 boys are touched. And these are only the numbers for those who spoke up. I just want us to be accountable for once. We keep trying to put our kids into a child's place instead of putting them into a safe one. And I will teach my son that I will always be a safe place. I will teach my son the trauma in these genes will not turn hand-me-downs. I will teach my son that boundaries are a final answer and not a soul's unfinished business. I will teach my son there's a power in the 90 things you do not want. I will teach my son how to say no. Even if I'm still learning how to say it myself.